Watch out! The coronavirus of doom! Okay. Today I'm going to talk about the coronavirus. People don't understand it is a deadly virus. Okay? That's true. But it's not as deadly as the media likes to portray it. The coronavirus has a lower fatality rate than Ebola. A lower fatality rate than SARS, and even a lower fatality rate than H1N1 virus.
Let me answer that for you.
Two of those, the Ebola and H1N1, happened during President Obama. So, the media didn't make a big deal, as they did during Obama, the Ebola and H1N1, as they are doing during Trump. The reason why is the media has endorsed Joe Biden. They want Joe Biden as president. They want Trump out of office because they didn't get the policies they generally like. And so these reporters, so-called reporters, are controlling the stock market. They're controlling the stock market. As I like this video today, as I do this video today, the stock market futures are down 979. Already almost down 1,000. And it's not based off of actual information. It's based off the media's interpretation of information. What people might know, common people might not understand, is that our stock market is interrelated, intertwined with our economy. What happens is, if the stock market goes down or it crashes, companies decide to, because that's income to them, that's market income, that's income to them, they will decide to lay off workers and raise prices, which causes the recession. Now, what other people might not understand is that 80% of our trading is passive, and that simply means is that these trading computers listen to what the news media, what they do is they read news articles. It's called the news analytics. The news analysis, or whatever you want to call it. It analyzes the news articles for certain buzzwords, and these certain buzzwords cause the computers to buy or sell. So if there's a mass sell-off, it's because these computers read a lot of news articles that were basically saying the same thing, and that's what caused the mass sell-off. Like, it looks for certain buzzwords, like on the coronavirus, it looks for businesses not going to come back, or, airline industry going under, they're going to bankrupt, or, stuff like that. And that's how the media has portrayed this coronavirus. That nothing's going to come back. And that's not true. If you look at China's reopening factories, they're trying to get back to work, and they're doing a good job. And that's where most of the products are made, in China. So the fact they're coming back, but that was actually buried in news reports. You didn't really see that much. And they talk about the vaccine not coming for a year. The problem is we already have vaccines out there that were for the regular, for previous versions of the coronavirus, like SARS and most stuff like that. And they have been using that to basically, they're doing human trials with previous vaccines and other countries, and even in the United States. So, vaccine for the actual, a new vaccine may take a year. It may take only months for this to get out in public, to use the existing vaccine for for the new strain of the coronavirus. So, But the media is reporting doom for a reason. Because they know they control the economy. They control the economy by what they report. These trading computers will cause a mass sell-off because of what they report. These trading computers cannot verify no information. They can't call government. They can't email government officials. These trading computers. They can't check government sites to, see if any of that's true. But instead, they go by buzzwords, and then we have a mass sell-off, which causes a recession. Now, why would the media want a recession? Because Joe Biden can't win. He can't win those swing voters because of his gun policies. He wants to do the same, ban guns. He said that he wants to use executive orders on guns. He wants to go against religious freedom. He wants to use executive orders on that. He wants to use executive orders on abortion to make it taxpayer funded. These are things that the swing state voters don't like. But he's being a butthole. Instead of condemning the media, honestly reporting, he's taking advantage of what the media is doing. Because he wants to get in office any way possible. And it's a sad state that if President Trump loses, it's not because of his policies. He didn't cause the recession. It's because of the media interpretation of the coronavirus. But they're not only causing a recession in the United States, because all the other stock markets, world stock market, global stock markets, are following the lead of the United States stock market. They're following the lead of the United States stock market. So when the United States stock market goes down, the global stock markets go down. So they're causing a global recession. The media is. But they still don't care because they're going to get what they want. They're going to get Biden in office and Trump out of office. They don't care. The fact is, they're using these people that are sick and dead people, dying people, and people that are dead to get this advantage for Joe Biden. They're latching on to a deadly virus. It's a deadly virus. It's not as bad as the media portrays it, but it's still a deadly virus. And you shouldn't latch on to a deadly virus for political gain. But we can't do anything about it because the media controls the trading computers. We don't control. We the people don't control those trading computers. We don't control our economy. We can buy all the products we want because they say consumer sentiments, people buying products. But that don't matter. That don't matter. People buy your products. I can go and buy tons of products, but it no longer matters because the stock market can be synced just by what the media reports about the coronavirus. The recession can come just about what the media reports about the coronavirus. We can't. So we don't matter. It's not the consumers that matter. I mean, we can keep the companies alive, but as long as the companies are losing money in the stock market, they're going to lay off workers and raise prices. And as long as the media controls the stock market, then we have a recession. And we can't do anything about it. Somebody needs to lean in on the media, but Trump's tried to lean on the media. The CDC has said the media's gone a little bit overboard, even though they had stuck to the facts. And the CDC has no problem collecting the president. Okay? They have collected the president publicly on news shows. So CDC is not trying to hide anything like people say the Trump administration is trying to hide something. No, the CDC has been public, so has the HHS. But they said it's going to fear mode, that the media is using panic mode, fear mode, and the reason is to get Joe Biden off. People are going to vote for Joe. If people lose their jobs, they're going to vote for Joe because they got desperate. They lost their job. Or people can't pay their bills. They're going to vote. But that's just rewarding the media for causing the recession. That's rewarding them for getting them to lose the job. But they were getting that for Joe. They were helping Joe. They're not trying to help Trump by causing a recession. They're trying to help Joe. They're not trying to help Bernie, because they're bashing Bernie. The people in the media are bashing Bernie. So this isn't for Bernie. This is for Joe. This is specifically for Joe Biden. They're not trying to help Bernie. That's why I don't hold it against Bernie what the media is doing. Because I see the media bashing Bernie every day. So it's not to do with Bernie. It's Joe. This is trying to make sure the media gets the president they like and want. And they're taking advantage of a deadly virus and trying to take advantage of use the deadly virus to cause people to get laid off and people to not pay their bills, so they will run to their candidate, Joe Biden. Can we do something about it? No, like I said, we're going to get Joe Biden as president. But he's always going to be known as President Coronavirus Joe. Because the only way he got in, if he gets in, and that's most likely, is because of the coronavirus. Not because of Trump's policies, but because of the media interpretation of the coronavirus. They took advantage of trading computers that can't verify information. I don't know if you could turn off the news analytics of the trading computers and then go by official reports from the government and business reports from the website and stuff like that, annual reports and stuff. But right now, we're going in global recession because of the media. People are going to be laid off. People aren't going to be able to pay their bills just because of the media. And there's nothing we can do.
Okay.